welcome everybody to start the next Monster Truck Live Racing event presented by Pennzoil. As we get ready to get started, we have several trucks, including all of the Monster Jam trucks that debuted live and performed live at the Tacoma Dome earlier this year, as well as up at Lumen Field in Seattle, and soon enough in Spokane at Spokane Arena. We have several trucks that'll be driving this time around, so we'll see who's gonna take it this time around, including the debut of Tristan England in the JCB Digatron truck, one-time event champion last year, Caleb Blood and Sparkle Smash. Nick Pagarullo and Kraken still looking for his first win. Same with Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger. So we'll see who's going to take it this time around in the next Monster Truck Live Racing event presented by Pennzoil. Tournament will be coming up right after this. Welcome back here at the Shelton 600 here in Shelton, Washington, as we get ready to get started with the next Monster Truck Live Racing event presented by Pennzoil. As we get ready to get started, and we're going to go ahead and dive straight into it, since I don't have my usual background sound effects this time around, since I'm doing this broadcast live on YouTube. As we go ahead and get started, I'm Trevor Malak, play-by-play color as usual, as we will go ahead and we will pick the first two drivers. And for Monster Jam fans out there keeping track, it is World Finals down in Salt Lake City, Utah later tonight at 6 p.m. as well as tomorrow night as well for Independence Day. So we'll go ahead and we will get started here at the Shelton 600 here in Shelton, Washington. As we go ahead and we pick the first two trucks, we're going to do one-on-one matchups this time around. We have Chelsea Van Cleve in El Toro Loco. A very nice debut for the yellow El Toro Loco paint scheme this time around. We'll see if that one will be fast. She's gonna be going up against let's see, wherever I have Excalibur on here. He's gonna be going up. She's gonna be going up against Chucky Poxon and Excalibur this time around. Go ahead and get the box out of the way. All right, we'll see who takes it. We have Chelsea Van Cleve and El Toro Loco all the way in the first two lanes, and Chucky Poxon in Excalibur closest to me. We'll see who takes it. Oh, can't forget, finish line.
Hot Wheels Racers, take your lane!
All right, we'll see who takes it. Ready, Mark? Get set. Go. Close one. Chelsea out in front. Chelsea Van Cleve and El Toro Loco will take it. Chelsea Van Cleve and El Toro Loco will move on to round two. So that eliminates Chucky Poxon and Excalibur. So he goes out and eliminated. As we move on to our next two competitors. Next up, we have Mike Pagarullo and Jester in the new red, white, and blue paint scheme. This time around, very cool looking. We'll do a father and son matchup as we have his son, Nick Pagarullo, in Kraken. Still has yet to win a tournament so far. Same with Jester. We'll see who takes it in the battle between father and son this time around. All right. We have Mike Pagarullo in the first two lanes in Jester, and then Nick Pagarullo in the last 2 lanes. We'll see who takes it. On your mark, get set, go. This race, wow! Mike Pagarullo and Jester takes the win. Mike Pagarullo and Jester, close nail biter at the line. And Mike Pagarullo, the father, beats the son. So Kraken goes out and eliminated once again. As we go ahead and we will move on to our next 2 competitors. We're going to go ahead and have the debut of the JCB Digatron truck. It's been long awaited for me to try and get this truck. Had to buy this one online, unfortunately, because I could not acquire it even within a 2-hour radius of where I live. It was very impossible to find this truck. So I'm glad I was able to find a fairly cheap one online so I can get Tristan England back on the roster. Obviously, he was previously driving an Earthshaker before that. And we'll go ahead and have him go up against the one-time event champion of last season, Caleb Blood, in the Sparkle Smash monster truck. She ended up winning one of the tournaments last year in the regular season, so we'll see if she'll win it again. Or will Tristan England finally have a chance to win it this time around? All right, we'll see who takes it. We have Tristan England in the JCB Digatron truck in the first 2 lanes. And then Caleb Blood and Sparkle Smash closest to me. We'll see who takes it. On your mark, get set, go. Blood got out in front. Wow. Lane 1, another close nail biter race. Tristan England and the JCB Digatron truck ends up pulling off the win. Caleb Blood was maybe a smidge ahead, but Tristan England ends up beating the one-time champ of last season. So Tristan England in the JCB Digatron truck will advance to round 2. And Caleb Blood goes out and eliminated. As we go ahead and we move on to our next 2 trucks. We're going to go ahead and have Ashley Stanford in Megalodon. She's had one final round appearance earlier this year. But we'll see if she'll have a chance in this one. She's going to be going up against the all-time leader in real life, Ryan Anderson, in Son of a Digger. Hasn't done as well in this league. He's still looking for his first win here at Monster Truck Live Racing. Here at TSC Motorsports. All right, let's see who takes it. All right, we have Ashley Stanford and Megalodon all the way in the back. And then Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger closest to me. We'll see who takes it. On your mark, get set, go. Ooh, Ryan Anderson out in front. Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger will get the win. Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger will get the win. And he'll be moving on to round 2. Another tough loss for Ashley Stanford in Megalodon, as she once again goes out and eliminated. As we go ahead and move on to our next 2 competitors. We're going to go ahead and have Weston Anderson compete in the 30th anniversary Gravedigger in purple. We're going to have him go up against, and it's a truck that's only competed, I think, once or twice so far this year, but looks very cool looking. Blacksmith. I know some of these trucks, you'll see shortly were not obviously performed live in Seattle. Some of these trucks I didn't have. Like, for instance, Black Pearl I didn't have. So we'll see Pirate's Curse later this tournament. And then I forgot what I replaced. I haven't replaced for Blacksmith. I forgot who I had Blacksmith replace. But obviously, since I don't have Don't have Black Pearl. I have Pirate's Curse filling in for him instead, since I do not currently own Black Pearl here this time around. All right, we'll see who takes it. We have Weston Anderson in Gravedigger. We saw Tyler Menninga last month win in Gravedigger. We'll see if Weston Anderson can get a win here. And then we have Blacksmith, driven by Ryan Huffaker. All right, we'll see who takes it. Mark, get set, go. Weston Anderson out in front. He takes down Ryan Huffaker in Blacksmith. So there you go, Ryan, or Weston Anderson, if I can talk, takes the win in lane 1 over Blacksmith. Wow, I cannot talk or think straight. So Blacksmith goes out and eliminated. Ryan Huffaker goes out and eliminated. Weston Anderson and Gravedigger will move on as we move on to our next 2 trucks. We're going to go ahead and have Pirate's Curse. Forgot who I got driving Pirate's Curse. Justin Hicks. All right, so we're going to go ahead and have Justin Hicks take on, we're going to go ahead and have Justin Hicks take on Alex Barden, the new driver for Earthshaker. This time around, Tristan England was previously driving Earthshaker, but now we have Alex Barden taking his spot here at Monster Truck Live Racing here in the Northwest. So we'll see who takes it. He's also had one final round appearance, but that was back when Tristan England was driving the truck. But we'll see who takes it this time around. All right. We have Pirate's Curse in the first 2 lanes, Justin Hicks. And then we have Alex Barden and Earthshaker closest to me. We'll see who takes it. On your mark, get set, go. Alex Barden out in front.
Winner, lane 5.
Alex Barden and Earthshaker will get the win. It looked like Justin Hicks was almost coming back in Pirate's Curse, but Alex Barden and Earthshaker will get the win. So he moves on to round 2. Getting down to the last few races. And actually, we're going to go 3 wide on these last 2 races. All right, let's go ahead and pick the next 3 we have. We have David Alford and Velociraptor. This will probably be his final season competing here at Monster Truck Live Racing, unless Monster Jam ends up re-signing him to compete in Velociraptor or another truck possibly. And then we have Jurassic Attack. I'll have to look to see who drives that. And then we have Cody Oaches, who dominated at the Tacoma Dome earlier this year, back in January. Won, I think, 3 or 4 of the 5 shows earlier this year down in Tacoma. Cody Saucier in Dragon. So So we'll see if he'll have a chance to win this one this time around. All right, we'll go ahead and line these ones up. All right, next 3 trucks. We have Velociraptor in the first lane, Jurassic Attack in the second, and Dragon in the third. So we'll see who takes it amongst all the 3 wild predators. We'll see who takes it. On your mark, get set, go. Race! But Jurassic Attack will get the win. Jurassic Attack will pull away for the win. So we'll move on to round 2. David Olfert and Cody Saucier both out and eliminated. As we go ahead and we'll put the last 3 trucks on the track and race. We're gonna have Jamie Sullivan go up in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. We'll see Blake Granger compete later tonight in Monster Mutt Dalmatian over in Salt Lake City later tonight and tomorrow. And then we have the 2-time event champion of last year, the Monster Mutt Rottweiler. And last but not least, we have still currently Lindsay Reed in Scooby-Doo. All right, so we have the dog pound race here on the last race of the first round. So we'll see who takes it this time around. All right, we'll see who takes it. We have Jamie Sullivan and Dalmatian in the first 2 lanes. 2-time event champion, Monster Mutt Rottweiler down the middle. And then Scooby-Doo closest to me. We'll see who takes it. On your mark, get set, go. And Rottweiler will get the win.
Winner, lane 3.
Lane 3, Monster Mutt Rottweiler will get the win, as we will see him shortly enough in round 2. So after one, we have 8 trucks that'll be advancing to round 2. So we'll see for round 2's live action here in Shelton, Washington. Welcome back here at the Shelton 600 here at TSC Corporate Headquarters here in Shelton, Washington. As we're getting ready to get started, we have 8 trucks remaining as we come into round 2 this time around. And we're going to keep doing one-on-one matchups. So we'll see who's going to take it this time around as we'll go ahead and we pick the next 2 trucks. We're going to go ahead and have Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger taking on Alex Barden and Earthshaker this time around. So we'll see who's going to take it. So winner of this will advance to the semifinals. So we'll see who takes it. We have Ryan Anderson and Son of Digger in the first 2 lanes. And then Alex Barden and Earthshaker closest to me. We'll see who takes it. On your mark, get set, go. Earthshaker out in front. And Earthshaker will get the win. Alex Barden and Earthshaker will get the win. Ryan Anderson goes out and eliminated this time around. Ryan Anderson has had 2 final round appearances so far in his career, but comes up short in that race here today this time around. All right, next 2 trucks. We're going to go ahead and have Mike Pagarullo and Jester. We're going to have him have him go up against the two-time event champion, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. We'll have these two trucks race down the middle. So we'll see who takes it. Alright, we have Jester in the first two lanes, and then we have Monster Mutt Rottweiler closest to me. We'll see who takes it. On your mark, get set, go. Rottweiler takes the win.
Winner, lane 4.
Chester tried to get there, but Mike Pagarullo was too late. Monster Mutt Rottweiler still gets the win. All right, next two trucks. We're going to go ahead and have Jurassic Attack take on Tristan England and the JCB Digatron truck this time around. Alright, so we'll see who takes it. We have Jurassic Attack in the first two lanes, and then the JCB Digatron truck closest to me. We'll see who takes it. On your mark, get set, go. Tristan England will get the win. JCB Digatron truck gets the win. So Tristan England will be moving on to the semifinals to join Monster Mutt Rottweiler and Earthshaker. Jurassic Attack goes out and eliminated. And that'll bring us to our final two trucks this time around for the second round. We have Weston Anderson in the 30th anniversary Gravedigger taking on Chelsea Van Cleve and the new yellow El Toro Loco this time around. So we'll see which one's going to be moving on to the semifinals. Both of these trucks have desperately looked for wins so far, but Chelsea Van Cleve would definitely love to have this one, since El Toro Loco has had 2 finals appearances so far, but still has yet to get a win so far. But we'll see if Chelsea Van Cleve can do it in the last 2 lanes, or well, Weston Anderson and Gravedigger get the win. We'll see who takes it. On your mark, get set, go. Weston Anderson, oh my goodness, what a comeback! Chelsea Van Cleve from behind gets the win. Wow, fell behind about a half a truck length against Weston Anderson. And Weston Anderson looked like he was going to get the win, but Chelsea Van Cleve comes from behind to steal the win. Last time we've seen El Toro Loco do as well was back when Elvis Linus drove this truck, and now he's obviously retired in the league, but Chelsea Van Cleve now taking the reins. Wow, what a comeback race. Probably the best comeback race of the day so far. Chelsea Van Cleve, she was about a half a truck length behind Weston Anderson, and Weston Anderson and Gravedigger unexpectedly, stunningly goes out and eliminated, as we will head into commercial break once again. So we have the top 4 semifinal competitors. So we'll see who's going to take it here at Monster Truck Live Racing for the month of July. Semifinal round action coming up right after this. Welcome back here at the Shelton 600 here at TSC Corporate Headquarters here in Shelton, Washington, as we get ready and get started with the semifinals. We have Earthshaker and the debut of the JCB Digatron truck. Welcome back, Tristan England. And then we have Berto Trevino, the 2-time event champion, 2023 and the 2024 season. So he won back-to-back championships in the last 2 seasons. We'll see if he can win this year so far and become a 3-time overall event champion for Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Then we have the most stunning, unbelievable comeback of Chelsea Van Cleve and El Toro Loco, as we'll go ahead and we will pick the first two trucks to go on the track and race. So we're going to go ahead and have Chelsea Van Cleve and El Toro Loco go up against Earthshaker, Alex Barden and Earthshaker. All right, so winner of this, we'll move on to the top two finals. So we'll see who will take it this time around. It's one and done here this time around. We'll see who takes it. We have Chelsea Van Cleve and El Toro Loco in the first two lanes, taking on Alex Barden and Earthshaker. Both of these two trucks have had a final round appearance. El Toro Loco with 2 and Earthshaker with 1. We'll see who's going to be headed back to the finals. We'll see. On your mark, get set, go. Chelsea Van Cleve able to take the win. Chelsea Van Cleve finally makes it back to her first finals appearance since Elvis Linez made it in a couple of seasons back. So El Toro Loco will be advancing to the finals, and she will be awaiting the winner between Tristan England in the JCB Digatron truck or Berto Trevino in the two-time overall event champion Monster Mutt Rottweiler. So we'll see who's going to win this next race. Winner of those two trucks will be advancing to take on Chelsea Van Cleve and El Toro Loco. All right, we'll see who's going to take it. It's going to be one tough race for Tristan England in the JCB Digatron truck. He struggled a lot in Seattle this year. We'll see if he can make up for it. He's done very well today. We'll see if he can do well this time around in the Digatron truck. We'll see. All right, we have Tristan England in the JCB Digatron truck all the way in the back. And Monster Rottweiler, Berto Trevino, closest to me. We'll see who takes it. Winner of this will take on Chelsea Van Cleve in El Toro Loco. Let's find out. On your mark, get set, go. Rottweiler takes the win.
Winner!
Lane 5, Monster Rottweiler pulls away to take the win. And Berto Trevino, yet again, heading back for possibly his third championship here in all 3 seasons so far of Monster Truck Live Racing. So we'll see who will take it this time around. All right, so we're going to jump straight into the finals. We have Chelsea Van Cleve and El Toro Loco taking on Berto Trevino and Monster Mutt Rottweiler. So first truck to win 2 races in a row or to win by 2. We'll see who takes it. We have Chelsea Van Cleve and El Toro Loco in the first 2 lanes, taking on Berto Trevino and Monster Mutt Rottweiler. We'll see who takes it. On your mark, get set, go. Berto Trevino will get the win. Lane 4. Very close race. Chelsea Van Cleve put up a good battle, but Monster Mutt Rottweiler will take the first race. He's got to win 1 more, and he will seal it, and he will get his 3rd ever championship win, and he will take the playoff spot for the month of July this time around. Obviously, we take a look at the playoff sheet here. I don't know how well you can see that. This is what these two will be battling for, is this playoff, is to make it onto the spot of July for the playoff spot. Let's see. Yeah, right here, winner of this tournament will advance to the championship down here, the championship finale tournament down here, and they will take that playoff spot for the month of July. So that's what these two will be battling for. Berto Trevino with the advantage. Chelsea Van Cleve has to win this race, otherwise it is all over. And Monster Mount Rottweiler will get the win and become a 3-time overall event champion if Berto Trevino wins this race. So we'll see if Chelsea Van Cleve can get it going. We'll find out. On your mark, get set, go. Possibly the final race. Chelsea tried to get up there, but nope. Trips up. Coming towards the track, and Berto Trevino is a 3-time overall event champion. Berto Trevino and Monster Mount Rottweiler will get the win as he will celebrate a win. Once again, he won the first tournament back in 2023. Ended kind of a long winning streak with Bryce Kenny and the Monster Mount Dalme and the Bryce Kenny and the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior at the time to start the season, which won 5 straight back in 2023. But then that Gungster beat him out, and then Berto Trevino and Rottweiler beat him out, and then ended up winning the next year. So Berto Trevino, once again, will be headed back to the postseason. He won in the regular season, very last tournament of the regular season, against Brenda Vituski in the Will Trash It All garbage truck monster truck last year. So now he has become now a 3-time overall event champion as Berto Trevino takes the win. He's your winner here this time around here in Shelton, Washington. So that'll be it for this one. We'll see you back here for the Mario Kart World Theme Tournament here at 11 a.m. Pacific Time, 2 Eastern, right back here on TSC. So until then, I'm Trevor Mack saying so long from Shelton, Washington. Berto Trevino and Monster Mount Rottweiler takes the win as he will be taking the playoff spot for the month of July. And he's a 3-time overall event champion, taking the win over Chelsea Van Cleve and El Toro Loco. And we'll eventually see her later on, hopefully at the start of next year. But until then, take care, everyone.